person, like a HUD, HUD, they're like our people who rain down on us.
It's HUD, it's HUD,
Mhm.
and it's a government, it's a housing authority.
Yes, thank you. And they have like a specific rule in their contract where it's like the Women Against Violence Act.
Sure.
And it doesn't just mean women alone, but it's like, just in general.
Sure.
So when I have to interpret that, it's like I don't want to expand too much because you never know somebody's trauma.
Sure.
We had a resident who just moved in who came out of a very horrific domestic violence situation, and there were like her aide was amazing, like or her advocate was amazing, really worked with me, and so it helped me a lot knowing that she was there to protect her client, but also protect me from doing something or interpreting something because like molestation is very, or even like this, and like violence, or even this, I have heard that this is not even like a very good thing to do, and
Well, it's to take advantage of. That's
right,
the sign. So,
right.
Yeah, of course.
And so my boss, but not boss, the service coordinator, he's the one who really helps me a lot. He also works for Deaf Phoenix. Deaf Phoenix. And he knows a lot about advocacy and what is appropriate to sign for victims or survivors. So you never know who's coming in. You never know who's coming into the building.
And that's true for the general population.
Of course.
Being deaf or hearing, we don't know anybody's baggage, and we don't know, it happens even in church.
Right.
Church, we got something going on, and the person was just trying to be helpful. But anyway, besides.
So, just curious, this happens a lot at CCC too, obviously, because same type of person is in this, at both places. But do you have a thing that you, I just feel stuck because they say a lot of things that are highly inappropriate, and then I'm just like, I'm powerless, yay!
Right.
So I'm like, do you say anything in particular that you found makes you feel more comfortable, or do you have a strategy you would like to share?
I like to say that I can't, because for example, I recently had a resident try to hook me up with their friend.
So can you start with me your answer?
I typically, this is just for this one example, but I said I can't because of my job. So I put all the blame on, this is not my job, I can't do this,
But usually, in my experience, it's more of a passing comment or
they're commenting to you?
Or they'll be alright, I'll just give a real example because I just will. I was trying to make one up so it wouldn't be as gross, but this is my life, so whatever, here we go. They'll be like, man, if we were alone, the things I'd do to you, and I'm like, excuse me?
Okay, so somebody said that to you?
Yeah.
Well, that's not appropriate to say to
I know, but I don't know, I'm asking you if you have a way that you're
You have to tell somebody else.
But I think that person needs to be told, that's not appropriate.
That's what I said, I'm like,
yeah.
I go really? You, direct to me, you say that.
Yeah.
Not appropriate.
Oh, so
that's what I
okay,
said,
sorry.
but they're just they're like, I'm like, yeah, definitely, I'm like,
Yeah, that's one.
but they're like,
That's where you were told them that's not appropriate, then you're right, that needs to be told, did you?
okay, so I have before, but the thing is that when they live there, you have to have these certain, there's so much stuff because it is assisted care. There's so many things that have to happen to kick someone out that it's
Yep. We've had somebody not pay their rent for 5 months, so.
Right, it's out the door, the amount of things that they have to do to get kicked out. So people steal and punch people and we still can't kick them out. So a passing comment is nothing.
Right. And that's the same way, I feel like the board is very reluctant to do anything about people like that because they're protective of the people that live in both places.
Yeah.
They're very
Also,
protective. The board is very protective over the people who live there, especially the deaf residents there. I feel like they are very protective. They don't want to cut the tie. They don't want to kick them out, even though we have a waiting list yay long.
Right, and it is kind of a sticky thing because was like how clear is your mind? I don't know.
Yeah, that's,
And like, how
Yes.
oppressed have you been? I don't know.
Right.
Am I in any real danger? I don't know.
Right.
So it's like this whole list of things that make me feel just like crap.
Mhm.
And I'm like, I don't know what to do.
I'm not sure what the hierarchy is at CCEC, but like for me, the person that I would go to would be the service coordinator, because he's the one who does the one-on-ones with the residents like often.
Okay.
And so if
Maybe
something
another
like that
social
does
worker.
happen, what?
Maybe there's social worker or something.
Maybe. I mean, because especially to determine that, to determine like, are you in your own world right now? Like, I've had
Right.
residents say really mean things to me before, but it's like, I know you and I know your situation and I know like your family never comes to visit you. You're here 24/7. You
Yeah.
don't go out ever. None of the residents want to talk to you because of how you are, and you're going to do this to me. Sometimes I do. I'm just like, okay, thank you for letting me know. Like if I'm doing a bad job, thank you for letting me know. And he'll go about his business.
Mhm.
You know, he'll come up and he'll say something again like twice a week, and it's like, thank you for letting me know. Okay, I'm gonna go on with my day. But the resident who's like trying to hook me up with his friend is FaceTiming him right then and there. Like Mig is there to like, Mig is the service coordinator. He is right there to be like, this is not happening. And like he saves me, like where he's like, I need to talk with you right now. It's like, okay.
Sorry, who's FaceTiming with who?
So it was one of the residents. He was trying to hook me up with one of his friends. He asked me if I was single, asked me if I was married, and I was like, asked me if I was single or married, and I was like, oh yeah, I've got a boyfriend. He's like, oh well, I know somebody that I could hook you up with. And I was like, and it wasn't even like, and he didn't, of course, I wouldn't really put the words to hook up with, but that's my perception of it. He's like, well, I have a friend, he has this, like a son, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, oh no, this is happening right now. I was like, what's going on? What is going on? So then Mig came out, and Mig was like, everything okay? And I said, didn't you tell me you wanted to talk to me? He was like, I need to talk to you right now. And he took me into his office. He's like, what's going on? And I was like, that resident was FaceTiming his friend right now to hook me up with them. He's like, that's not okay. That's not appropriate. He's like, I'm going to go tell him right now. I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't put me in this position, because he comes here all the time. Like, he's always here. He's always trying to, like, do stuff downstairs in the lobby. So it's very uncomfortable.
okay, I'm gonna stop the conversation because we can go way off and I wanna give feedback to the people that are internal, so.
Yay,
Thank you, thank you. Do you want to
Yeah.
give any feedback?
I wasn't paying attention.
Okay, that's cool.
Oh, well, I guess it's always awkward to, like,
We can
interrupt. How do you, like,